from Studio 3 at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College, you're watching Stallion TV.
Welcome to Stallion TV for Wednesday, September 27th. I'm Quentin Rawls.
And I'm Abby Gay. Thanks for joining us here at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. The library closing for the Board of Regents meeting is a hot topic right now on campus. Let's get some insightful news on what the students think about the library closing. Stallion TV, Justin Kern reports.
I've been here about 3 times for the past week or so. So it shutting down is going to have me have to find somewhere else that's quiet for me to actually study and get some work done. Because dorm rooms, they're kind of loud. Sometimes you have roommates in there. And yeah, I just have to find somewhere else, maybe like a public library or one of the study rooms in the dorms at Lakeside.
So it prohibits them from getting that nice peace and quiet time to study and focus on their classes.
Personally, the library is the only quiet space I can find. I do not have time to study in my dorm room because it is loud and rambunctious, and so the library provides me a safe, quaint place to actually focus in and to be very studious.
With the library shutting down for a week, students are going to have to find another area in which to study. With Stallion TV, Justin Kearns reporting out.
With that being said, I'd recommend you to tell your roommates to quiet down.
The Museum of Agriculture opened a new exhibit earlier this month titled The Southern Series, which artwork based on stories of life in rural Georgia. Stallion TV, Stephen Cardemus reports.
Featuring art done by Georgia author Brenda Sutton Rose, the GMA's Southern Series exhibit captures stories fueled by nostalgia for the old rural Georgia. The exhibit has quickly found success, with many of the paintings already being sold. ABAC's Dr. Charlotte Klessman is working to drive students to the exhibit and the story it tells.
It's like a self-guided tour where you get to meet the artist through her work, both her words, her text words, and her visuals. Her art is really evocative of the South, the traditions and the culture of the South. And students at ABAC, in my experience, they appreciate Southern culture, they appreciate history, the agricultural history of the community. So I think this would speak to a lot of them.
The exhibit gives a deeper appreciation for the culture of the South. And with the exhibit being free for students with their ABAC IDs, that appreciation is only likely to grow. For Stallion TV, I'm Stephen Cardemus.
If you're interested in seeing the Southern Series, the exhibit will remain on display at the GMA until December 15th.
The weather is finally cooling off this week. Now we fall to weatherman Blaine Mitchell for this week's weather.
It's officially autumn here in South Georgia, but it sure doesn't feel that way. With temperatures still expected to be in the high 70s, low 80s area, and at the highest, it's fair to say that this fall will be warmer than usual. You can expect about a cloudiness on Wednesday, but it's looking like it will be clear skies for the next week. It also seems hurricane season is moving on, as the upcoming Hurricane Felipe is not forecasted to hit the East Coast. With the weather still hot, make sure you stay hydrated, wear light clothing, and sunscreen when going out to help protect yourself from the heat. Back to you, Abby.
Make sure to prepare yourself for at least another week of the heat. Drinking plenty of water should help us stay cooled down.
Recently, there's been some prospective students roaming around campus. We asked Colton Peacock, an ABAC ambassador, what exactly they see here. Stallion TV, Abby Gay reports.
So what happens on a campus tour?
Absolutely. So the students come in, variety of ages, from groups to just 1 or 2, maybe even 5 families at a time, and we figure out why they're here, what their major they want to be is, and figure out what their needs are, and we apply their needs to what's going to happen on the tour. So the greatest things about ABAC tours is it's a personal experience. All day on campus, getting to get involved in our campus and seeing what we have to offer, going to the farm, the rodeo arena, maybe even going to a club meeting. They're able to do that. Something about campus tours is this is their experience, it's what they want to see, it's what the tour guides will bring into.
To sign up for a tour, you can contact the admissions office or go online to abac.edu and press the visit button in the top.
This is Abby Gay for Stallion TV.
If you see a tour on campus, make sure you extend a friendly wave to the prospective fellow stallions.
A potential internship is right at your doorstep and you may not even be aware. The Handshake program here at ABAC is dedicated to helping college students connect with employers in order to help progress their careers and path of studies. Stallion TV, Blaine Mitchell reports.
The ABAC Career Center has recently introduced the Handshake program, a way to help college students interact with potential employers and get internships. I spoke with Rachel France, the Career Center coordinator, on what exactly Handshake is.
So Handshake is going to be our new online job board. Right now, Handshake is the #1 platform across the United States for college students to find jobs and internships. This is the first semester that ABAC has launched Handshake, and we're very excited to have it.
Why should a student take advantage of this Handshake program that you have available for them?
So Handshake, again, like I said, is the #1 way that college students are finding jobs across America. It's the #1 platform that's used in the state of Georgia. And it's a great place for students to kind of see what's available, kind of close to home if they're looking for a job in Tifton or close to where they're from, or if they're looking for a job nationwide.
Is there any other information that I may not have asked that you think is needed for students to know?
So, like I said, we're trying to get the word out to as many students as we can right now about Handshake. We're still building the platform. Right now, the main thing that we have in Handshake are some internship and job opportunities. We're also hoping to transform that into the #1 way that we plan events here at ABAC. We're hoping to host a campus-wide career fair in February, and all the information there is going to be posted in Handshake for students to kind of register and see who all is attending as far as, employers and graduate schools go. But like I said, we've got some really cool things planned in the future.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Students here at ABAC are encouraged to sign up for the Handshake program. A giveaway is being hosted by ABAC for 3 random students who sign up for Handshake. For Stallion TV, I'm Blaine Mitchell.
If you're interested in pushing towards your future career, make sure to check out the Handshake program.
Did y'all come up with that yourselves?
We did, about 5 minutes ago.
That's...
Thank you for joining us today. For Stallion TV, I'm Quentin Rawls.
I'm Blaine Mitchell.
And I'm Abby Gay. We will see you next Wednesday for more news from ABAC Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College.